Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop, it's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired, can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe, never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. The beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
It's girly power. It's the coach, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Todd Gurley, fresh off a standout performance a week ago, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll join you again at halftime to look at some of these stats and scores from earlier this afternoon. But for now, it's Sunday Night Football. And on the call, as always, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River, and we've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And incomplete to open things up.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Here's a throw out wide to Quinn. It's a loss of 2, now third down. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Shotgun now for Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short.
Go. 54 Mike. Check. Watch. 54. Watch the
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
what I'm talking about.
Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And possession will switch hands.
Here we go. 180. 54 Mike. Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he's into the clear. The 20. Touchdown. Touchdown, Philadelphia! J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. It's a second down run with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And they'll hit him for a loss as he's back to his 2-yard line. A loss of a yard. And
Here we go. Waiting. Check. Walk 54. All right, T. Let's try.
it'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Here's Sanders. And an alley to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Looked like they picked a heck of a time to run the counter.
And we've been saying that in this great game of football probably since we started playing. Anytime you get guys thinking you're going to go one way and you hit back the opposite side, it's a great chance it can turn into the type of play we just saw there, a big gainer.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wentz, and that's complete to Sanders.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Wentz on third down. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. This is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alshon Jeffrey, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat.
They start on the ground here at Sanders.
Check three.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Get nowhere. 2 yards. Going nowhere.
From the 25 on second down. Wentz. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. To throw is Wentz, and that is incomplete.
Mike Spot. Here we go. Pac-Man. Waiting. Come on, D.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
They've got to do a better job up front and create some space because they're right there, almost literally on their own goal line.
Just a couple of feet away from a safety. That could have been disastrous. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Third down, and they're going to try the jet sweep. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Waiting. Mike 54. Danny.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go.
So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was the Falcons who were able to pick up the victory at home. Matt Ryan, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. We'll stay in the NFC South as we head to Carolina to check on the Panthers. And they were winners in that game over the visiting Detroit Lions. Cam Newton, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. And one more to highlight, a good one on Monday Night Football between the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. In our game, it's been Carson Wentz with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Go. 120. Check. Walk 54. How you getting ahead?
They'll run on first down. Sanders. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Samson Abukum make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. It felt like he was in the pocket all day, never got rid of it.
And when you have that much time, you've got to either find someone open or get rid of it, because with that amount of time to throw the ball, that means the offensive line's done a really nice job.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. On first down, it's Sanders. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter. Throwing on 2nd down, Wentz, and that's complete to Jeffrey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The Eagles on 3rd down. It's been a problem, just 1 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So they only really had it.
Get off the train tracks.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 120!
Let's put them on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
On first down, Wentz. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. The Eagles on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Wentz. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Eagles indeed snap it. Wentz. And that is incomplete.
Go. 280!
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Wentz now on first down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. He's picked off at his own 46, and they will set up shop in enemy territory. They keep on rolling 10-0 now to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they're going the wrong way as this will drop them to 3-7 now on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.